Do you want to write an interactive story but are put off by the sheer amount of time and work it would take to code and produce something? If so, you're in luck, because today I'm going to show you how you can create an interactive experience in a matter of minutes using Dorian. Dorian has simplified the tools that big game studios use and have made them available for everyone. This means you can create interactive episodes in no time at all, making the process so much fun you'll become addicted to it. To show you just how quickly and easily you can create something, you can even follow along with me, and by the end of this video you will have something awesome to share with your fans. What's up guys, I'm Joseph Evans, author of The Secret of Rain, Glitch Girl and many other interactive stories, and the first thing you'll need to do is sign up to write on Dorian by heading over to dorian.live. Once you're signed in, you'll find this prompt on your homepage called the Icebreaker Challenge. It's a great way to introduce yourself as an author and create an interactive experience for your readers, allowing your readers to get to know you and have some fun at the same time. I'm going to go ahead and edit this prompt right now, and I would love you to edit yours with me. If you do, feel free to pause at any point and resume when you're ready to continue. Okay, the first thing we'll notice is that there is already a writer avatar set up for us, and we're going to want to change this avatar to look more like us. So let's click the characters option in the menu on the left, and then this drop down menu over here and edit. First of all, we can change our gender if we want, and then our physical appearance, our clothes, and when we click save, we can change our name. We'll probably also want to change the background to something more personal to us. So let's go over to locations in the menu, and if we click the gear icon next to the location that's already there, we can change it. You should always use something bright and eye-catching to draw the reader's attention. Since I'm such a bookworm, I think I'm going to choose this colourful library background right here. Click save on that one, and now if we go over and close the web previewer and then reload that up by clicking play, we should see that our background and our character have both been updated. Okay, one thing you'll notice as you click through the dialogue in this web previewer is that there are two emojis being used. This one and this one. This one means you should replace this line with your own line. And this one means you can either replace the line or delete the line. Okay, let's start replacing some of this text. The first thing it suggests is opening with a dramatic line. I was a reluctant reader when I was a child, so I think I'm going to start this with, I didn't read a book until I was 15. ... And you'll notice that I was able to edit that line just by simply clicking the pencil icon in the top right of the speech bubble. And I'll follow this line up with, and now I'm a full-time author. This is something that's true. My mum tried to get me to read as a kid and I just found it too boring, but it's also quite surprising and dramatic. There are loads of things you could open with, whether it's something interesting about your writing or even just your life in general. The main thing is that you capture the attention of your audience so that they're invested in you from the very beginning. Okay, the next part of the prompt that it suggests that we change is this bit that says, I love writing because, and we could either fill in the blank or we could reword this slightly. I'm going to say, I fell in love with writing at the same time that I fell in love with reading. And then I can continue this on another line saying, at 15 I discovered an anime-influenced series of books called Broken Sky, and it captivated me so much that I wanted to create my own stories just like it. After this there are some preset lines saying, now that you know a little about me, let's play a game, and want to learn some secrets about me, then make your best guess. I'm going to leave these as they are. And now it opens up a trivia section where we can write our own answers. Which fact is true about me? So we have 2 false facts and 1 true fact. So let's fill in the true fact first. A fun true fact about me is that I have 1 brown eye and 1 green eye due to a condition called heterochromia. Now this isn't as noticeable as some people who have this condition, but you guys do often comment that you've noticed this about me in the comment section of my videos. So I think this will be a fun one to start with. So I have 1 brown eye and 1 green eye. And while I'm doing these, feel free to add in your own facts. Okay, let's add in some silly false ones. How about I go with, I have an electronic chip in my brain. A little overworld Easter egg for any of you who are reading that story of mine. And all I eat is alphabet spaghetti. I mean, as a writer, that's believable, right? And now we can click on each of these and replace the text that comes after it. So for the true option, I can say correct. I have a condition called heterochromia. And then we can click this back button to return to the options. So let's add in the text that comes after the overworld option and say, I wish, unfortunately, this is only a reality in my story overworld. Let's go back again and alphabet spaghetti. Yuck. Let's write yuck. The last time I ate that stuff was when I was 5 years old, and it makes me want to vomit. Once we're all done with adding the text that appears after each of the options, we can move on to the second bit of trivia, which is, what is my dream as a writer? My true answer here would be for readers to love my stories. And my false answers could be to make my readers cry, and maybe to collaborate with Stephen King. Let's go ahead and expand on these in the same way that we did with the other options. And when that's all done, there's a third bit of trivia that is designed to reveal a secret about ourselves. This works in exactly the same way as the other two bits of trivia, and while you're editing yours, I'm going to blur mine out so you can't see what I write. If you want to find out what my secret is, you'll have to go to my profile on Dorian and read my icebreaker. You can find the direct link to it in the description of this video. Okay, we've reached the end of the script, where we can add in any extra information that we want. We could add in more trivia, tell a personal story, or even use this space to promote an ongoing story of ours. We could also build up hype for a story that we're planning on writing, or even ask our readers what kind of story they want from us. Once that's done, we just need to go over to the options button in the menu and fill in our episode title and the summary for it. Once that's done, the only thing left to do is for us to create a cover, and zoomed in faces work really well on Dorian. So if we go to the characters window and click this drop down menu next to our character, we can click image download, which will download a PNG to our computer to use for creating a cover. This is the cover I've created for mine using my actual picture next to my character. Once we've created our cover, the only thing left to do is to go over to the menu and click Go Live. And that is our episode out there for the world to read. But instead of waiting around for readers to discover it, why not share it? Let's go to our own profile in the app, click the share button, and then copy to clipboard. We can then paste this link anywhere we want, and anyone who clicks it can subscribe to you and get the latest updates from you on Dorian. I'm going to paste my link in the description of this video, so make sure to click it if you want to know what my secret is. If you've been following along and you just released your episode, congratulations. And if you've just been watching this to get a feel for how this works, then I encourage you to complete your icebreaker challenge this week, because if you do, you'll get 20 hearts just for participating, as long as you publish before noon PT on July 23rd. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have fun, and I look forward to seeing you over on Dorian.